Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole War Chant is going full throat. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off the bye week, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Tight end finds a soft spot. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive.
Man,
Listen, once you start getting...
Hell.
Most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
I gave him the ball.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll try the run. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go right back to him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Good.
Better fight Find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Wow, what a fucking block.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
The give on the inside. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Fuck.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's...
Why would they put him back in the game? They said he was going to be out for the game. They put him back in the game. Holy shit. Yeah, like, come on, dog. Just sit him down, man. There's no need for this nigga to be in the game half dead. What the injury report say? It don't say nothing. Crazy work. Okay.
We'll take over. 10. 1st and 10. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself.
Yo, no way!
Under heavy pressure lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up.
Fucking get out of my head. Get locked in, bro.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That internal flag just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
I lost me. I ain't gonna lie to you. What the fuck is this? This is fucking horrible. This is fucking horrible. Yeah,
we're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Thank you for holding, because I definitely got held.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
He's listed right now. Yeah.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
To the ground.
Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That is the exact situation that every defense draws up. I want you in 3rd and long. I want you in a predictable passing situation. But I don't want you with that guy, because that guy can run around, scramble, buy time, make 3rd and long look like 3rd and short, and pick up a first down.
The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And maybe they want to try somewhere else, because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
Here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass on second down. He rifles one deep to the left.
That man came from
picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Dogs! How about that D coming up with a play like that? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. How about this dude going off script for the Noles, not necessarily known for his running ability?
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback checking the play. He's going to pass.
Bro.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What the fuck?
What a great job by this defense
Bro,
setting
the
the
running
tone
back just
early.
fucking
In the
walks
first
into the
half,
guy
they've been
instead of
hitting the
blocking him,
quarterback
bro.
early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
I thought that was Crystal.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
Okay.
Is knocked down back at the 13. And the Noles will punt it away on fourth down.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Unless he just starts throwing interceptions like this. Unless he turns the ball and 3 drives in a row, this shit.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fullback's got it.
Fullback gone.
Sweet cut there.
Okay.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just Low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
A first down for the offense. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
If you're chewing in the second quarter,
it seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Yay.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? Third down, everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape. He doesn't get the first down, but he did get nice yardage, so I'm curious to see what they do here on fourth.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boise State looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 24 over LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Got the first down and more. Afterburners coming. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving.
He runs one play and he's tired?
They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. All the way to the 30. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
Okay, let us go. stop. Get a store. Get a store.
He'll try to tack on one more.
We need a couple stops.
Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
That entire last drive.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Wow.
Tackle, and he's got room. He's
Yo, I'm literally in the thing like, yo, who has the running back? There's nobody assigned
at
for him,
the
bro.
10. And he'll race it
Oh
to
my
the house.
God, bro.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
When these offenses get in a rhythm,
That's
they're
tough,
hard
bro.
to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do.
Just ran into
having
each
a
other,
lot of
bro.
success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that
Oh,
lead.
man. Y'all killing us, guys.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
It's really unfortunate.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. And you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Hawk, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And they knocked him down almost immediately. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Running back goes in motion. The running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. And they're churning out positive yardage early.
A On the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot.
Yes.
And the pass is intercepted.
Oh, come on.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything going right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
Bro,
And
like,
you're right,
how?
Jesse, and this
How is
offense
shit
needs
like
to
this
start
possible?
now. Like, we got to
He's
get some
up
points on the
20
board, create some momentum, and
He was still
continue it,
fucking
because you've
using
dug
hard, bro.
yourself a significant
Clean
hole.
pocket. He just fucking missing that shit. Dog.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Oh my God, man.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Dialing up a second down pass play. He's right on target. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Seminoles. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass.
Got to lock in, bro.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Crazy, bro.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snares it outside. It's Tuggle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there. Down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Got him. Got him.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
I love it.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw.
Look at him.
Pocket starts to collapse. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. Feeling some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. The pass ball's incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We got it to bounce.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside. Even though we're winning and you failed, now this defense better step up and respond.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
No way. And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Second down.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Coming after him.
Fumble.
And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
No
5 plays and missed the field goal. Let's get it.
And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll try the right side. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Complete downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up. Pulls it and fires to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Florida
Take advantage of your line.
You thought they were
Get a corner,
done.
tapping the nickel, corner tapping the
baby.
slot, and a safety over top of him. The safety over
Sometimes
top of
we
him.
ask
That's a
coaches
fucked
about
up line.
halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started.
Let's go to the
Didn't have the
studio
ball
now
long.
and check in with Kevin Connors.
He had
Kevin,
enough
what do
to
you
get
got?
points.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's
Got the
been
ball back, let's go
very
quick.
interesting so far.
Lay down 5.
Texas is on the
Still
ropes,
out there,
and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. A real bloodbath today at
Not beating
DK
ourselves
Arm.
anymore.
They're trailing by 14 to Auburn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to get the edge on the left.
There we go. No.
Got room at the 35. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
The give to the back.
Fuck. Yo, this shit's so gay. That cut so fast,
They
bro.
just gashed the defense on
Come
that
on,
one and
man.
got it down to the 23.
Fuck.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Back. I can't move it.
Power football with the run.
Couldn't goddamn move my
Space. And he's loose,
Flipped, and I couldn't
he'll
move the
take it
safety
to the
back.
house. Touchdown,
Fuck,
Georgia.
man. So dumb.
This is why you consistently run the football.
He flips, I flip, but I
Steady
can't
guy
move my
because
fucking
you
player.
break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage,
Nothing wrong,
outrunning
bro.
the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida State, 21.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier.
Oh, man, a penalty.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's going to fire.
Wow.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Okay.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the Dogs keep playing fetch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warner, or Champ Bailey, or Keely Ringo, and making plays.
Just ball hawking, making plays. And again, when you pressure the quarterback, and the Dogs do that as well as anybody, you pressure the quarterback, force that ball out in the secondary, playing great coverage, making big-time plays in the back end.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is You're going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
Oh,
and he'll have to check his
like,
feelings
why did
after that lick, but he did get
I
the
don't
first
understand.
down.
I gotta manually move people every fucking play now. Why did he walk out like that? Like, what the fuck?
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. The give to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
On second down, wants to throw it. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. With the catch, it's White. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 33, Florida State 21.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Fourth and 5, bro.
Good, solid pickup there. Now
Oh
they can
my
start
God.
to smell it with a first down at the 31.
You cannot be
You always
serious,
hear
bro.
run the route deep
Shit
enough
like
to get
that
the
is-
first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play.
No,
Get past the
this is
sticks.
insane,
Nice job of
man.
understanding that situation.
Wide receiver underscore. Never fucking seen that shit in any game, bro. Definitely not on the court.
This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down.
Okay.
Caught behind the line. It's Vic. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Yes.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple of scores, I think you're just kind of free. And like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on. And I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Wow, he ran the route for him.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
From the gun, the ground game. At the 45, on its way.
You're so slow.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. On 2nd down, wants to throw. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Buys a little extra time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions.
Oh,
exactly
it's a touchdown, man.
Taking a shot off the RPO. A lot of times you see RPO routes and they throw it real quick, whether it's a bubble or a glance, but they're like, nah, I'm going to fake the run right here, take a deep shot. The offense being very aggressive.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. This time on target. Touchdown, Noles! And here they come, almost all the way back. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Yeah, we needed to stop that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Boise State is putting on an offensive clinic, and about the only thing we haven't seen is the Statue of Liberty play.
It's right here. Right fucking here, boys.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Appreciate you,
And
man.
they put a little bit of a drive together.
Appreciate
Jesse,
you.
they stalled on the
Red
other side of
Columbus.
the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree.
shoot
I
again,
do
brother.
like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Get there. Yo, no fucking way!
Out past the 35. Hit the gas.
Bruh! Are you fucking serious, man?
The 10. And he just kept running.
He's pinned on the sideline and just cuts up.
And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Bro,
That
it's
leads
no
a little
way,
uncomfortable
dog.
now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
I'll lose my fucking mind.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like
I'll
that,
lose my
you gotta
fucking
find him,
mind.
and you gotta give him the ball in
Like
space.
how,
You have some
son?
plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
This nigga pausing. Thank you. I'll take a drink.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Bro, like, it's a 3-man rush, man.
Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're bringing heat.
There's nothing I can do, dog. There's nothing I can fucking do, bro.
Down to stop this drive.
There's nothing I can
And
fucking
after
do,
failing
dog.
to get that 4th down, it is basically
desperation
desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Man, this shit, bro.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
79 is an extra line. They're free line. Let's contain this.
DBs will try to keep everything in front.
In the corner there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This crowd knows when to bring it. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you face this team, you better be ready for quarterback runs. And the defense was definitely ready for it. The offense has to do a good job of understanding how can I take advantage of this defense being aggressive. Coming after my quarterback now, how can I use that to my advantage and maybe create some big plays for some other guys.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Fucking quarterback's all tired and shit. Oh, he's ready to play now. Playing all game without a fucking left tackle. Boy, oh boy. Minute 51 seconds and 1 timeout, down 2 touchdowns and a fucking PAT.
Seminoles will take over. 1st and 10.
Gotta try to score quick.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement.
Oh my God, bro.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Randomly taking my star player.
This is a 3rd and long. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled.
Literally played in between all 3 of those fucking routes. God damn it,
After
bro.
that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Getting some heat.
And it's a 3-man rush that gets in again, bro. Yo, like that shit is dead, bro. It's dead. It's a 3-man. I'm blocking 6 and a 3-man is getting in. Come the fuck on, bro. This shit is so ass, dog. I am blocking 6 people and 3 rushers are beating them.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the ball's out
It's a
there
fumble.
after it.
It's a fumble.
Defense just
It's a
cradling
fucking
that fumble
fumble.
and
Like,
securing
I
it.
couldn't do shit. I couldn't do shit this entire game. I couldn't do a fucking thing the entire game, bro.
For its own.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football.
6 sacks,
so
bro.
good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw
Insane.
both of these offenses put on a show today, James.
Off a 3-man rush.
We talked to both
The
of these
dog
coaching
shit out of him
staffs,
with
and
a
their
3-man
defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This nigga is a pass protector with strong grip, pocket shield, PA shield, wear down, and gave up 3 sacks, bro. Oh my god, man. Okay. Off a 3-man rush, dog. Off a fucking 3-man rush, bro. This man had 6 fucking sacks, dog. Couldn't do shit with this man. 230 pounder. God damn. 6 sacks, nigga?